Welcome to the 245 podcast, which is the number of episodes that we've had before asking our significant others to come on the show. Today, we got me in the studio. We got Joey, Timeout Studio.
Timeout Studio.
And you might be wondering, why is Joey in the Timeout Studio?
Bad behavior.
That, but also, for the very first time, we have Kylie and Mandy on the podcast. Wow. Welcome to the show, guys. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. I'm excited to be here. I'm a little stressed, but
Kylie, on
it's gonna be good.
Kylie, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed are you right now?
I would say about an 8.
No way.
And like 10 being like what? Like
10 being like
I forgot
like
to
a
put,
show or
I
something.
I forgot to put gas in my car.
She doesn't even know how to put
10
gas in her car.
whoa.
Whoa.
My God.
That was low. That is true, but that was low.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
Okay.
Kylie, you don't know how to put gas in your car?
Okay, pause. I do
Pause.
ish. I know it's like 87, and I know
Okay.
you just push to the like pump. Is that
Okay.
button?
Have you
You
done it before?
okay?
Yes,
I've
she
done
has.
it with people always. So like Grace,
But not alone.
Bruin taught me, and then Lydia Schock taught me.
Okay, so you've never put gas in your car by
Alone.
yourself.
Maybe once.
Yeah, because her parents just get her for her every time.
Wow.
Come on.
You're just gonna let that out to everyone.
Just gotta let them know how salty I am that my mom doesn't buy me gas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad we had them on. Even if that's the only thing we talk about, I'm so glad we had them on for that.
Yeah. Well, we
I'm
told them, don't be stressed. It's just me and Joey doing the thinking. It's just the four of us, 4 friends sitting around a fire.
Absolutely.
And then Mandy said, but we're not just friends. And Joey's in another room. And there's also
we're
no
like,
fire.
We're more than friends.
You
though.
did put a fake fire on.
There's a fake fire on in the room,
Yeah.
though. So,
Me and Mike are more than friends.
yeah, we are.
Trust me,
We're
I've
rude.
heard so many stories.
We're roommates.
We sleep in the same
roommate.
And they were roommates. We do sleep in the same room.
Yep.
Yeah, we should definitely do a full episode where we like rate old vines.
That'd
would
be fun.
That would be such a fire podcast.
That'd be a good time.
Yeah.
All right. Mandy, have you put gas in your car?
Yes.
Wow.
Recently too.
Good job.
Maybe you
All
should-
alone with
maybe
my
you
own money.
Yeah, maybe you
Okay,
should take a
I feel
take a
very
lesson.
called out right now.
Sorry, I wasn't like looking at you or anything when I said that, but you know.
I just found out today that starting with this 6-month period, I have to start paying for my own insurance.
Oh, really?
So
See, my
That's great.
parents said that I had to start doing it and then they forgot about it. So I guess I have until this episode airs to not pay my insurance. So that's kind of nice.
that
There you go.
well, enjoy it while it lasts.
I will.
See,
I'm not looking forward to that.
No,
Lunch is on
wait.
me, boys.
Wait, he's gonna like not put this podcast out so that he doesn't
He'll
have
edit
to
that
pay
part
him.
out.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
that too.
That's
That's the advantage of being the one that edits some of the podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least what was I? Oh, not at least. I was gonna say, unfortunately, because I'm a young male, insurance is higher
Yes.
because apparently guys drive more recklessly
Yes.
than
true.
girls.
Yep.
So
that makes sense.
young guys insurance is the highest of anyone until you're like 21. Then it's normal.
You really didn't know that?
No, I knew that,
Oh.
but I'm just
But now it's
I'm
like
just stating
a
it
true
because
fact.
now it's just like a true fact. It's like really taken a deep root in my life.
Yeah.
Now that
What?
I have this financial
it's
burden,
personally affecting you now.
personally affecting
Yeah.
my finances,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
and
Maybe you can file a complaint with the U.S. government.
maybe I will.
See how that works.
Yeah, maybe they'll respond to me and I'll
Yeah.
cheaper gas. But yeah, poor Mitch, like he has to pay this insurance, and he doesn't ever drive recklessly. Like we might maybe like go a little fast sometimes or whatever, but Mitch, he does nothing.
Yeah, he does nothing. So he has to pay for the other mistakes that other young men have made to give us the reputation as bad drivers.
Yeah. Why is the reputation that men are bad drivers? I mean, I think
Because we just don't care.
we
Yeah.
know. Isn't the reputation that women are bad drivers?
No, I've never heard that stereotype before.
Oh yeah.
Where did you hear that from, Mike? The
Uh,
Office.
yeah. Oh no, am I a woman? So good.
Anyways, Okay, so we have Mandy and Kylie on. Just a little intro, easy question. No stress, Kylie. No stress.
There's stress.
Let's try to bring that down to a 5.
Okay.
Just tell us about what stage of life you're at right now. What are you guys up to for work, for school? This is Mandy. Don't give me that look. She's giving me a look from the other studio. Like that's such a difficult question. Like, what are you doing with your life? Is that easy
This is
enough?
the easiest question of the night.
Yeah,
Oh
it only goes downhill from here. Hold on, real quick. I'll give you guys time to think about that while I say something. So I was at home today, and I was leaving to come here to do the podcast, and I told Bray, "Oh, we're having Kylie and Mandy on." Let me say, he was not a happy camper
That doesn't surprise me.
with that. He said, "Quote,
Oh no.
Kylie doesn't even listen to the podcast."
Brayden, that is somewhat true, but I am busy all the time.
Low-key, I don't listen
Okay.
to all of them either, but I support you.
Okay, I do support you guys.
Yeah.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
life is very
Okay.
busy right
Just
now.
not
Mike, do
podcasting
you
people.
remember? I don't think I've said this on the podcast. I think I said this to Jake at the dinner table once, but the mentality to live your life with is you're in 100% control of your own life,
Facts.
of your time, not life, time. So Kylie, I don't have enough time. That's just cap.
Because she values other things over this
Okay.
podcast.
Well,
I
don't.
also-
Don't do that.
I also do a lot more than just work at Menards. So
Okay. Wow.
insane.
Wow. That is
Save
I
big
did
money.
not say that.
okay.
Kylie said that.
Okay.
Sorry. Brayden,
Kylie-
I'm sorry.
Okay, Kylie, what do you do when you like drive back to back home after school? What do you usually do in the car?
I listen to music.
Oh. Okay.
There, I found your time.
Let me just do a quick calculation.
Yeah.
So our podcasts average about an hour long. You would
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
about an hour long. One episode per week, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Average, one per week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 hour per week. And last I checked, you live approximately 20 minutes from school? So that's 40 minutes a
day.
day of driving. So
2 times speed.
40 times 5 is 200 minutes of you driving to and back from school today. And our podcast is 60 minutes.
30 if you listen to it at
30.
double time speed, which we encourage our listeners to do.
I
So
don't like to,
you
though,
could
because
easily
it's,
listen
too
to
fast.
Yeah.
Okay, then
I agree.
1 time speed, you still have more than enough time.
Yeah.
You could easily listen to our podcast in the car.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to start doing it starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
I will for sure listen to this episode.
Okay. Oh, I see, because
there
you're
you
in
go.
it.
I see.
Because
I
you're
Get
see.
the
in it.
views up.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
'Cause Mandy's on it.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Anyways, back to Brayden.
Okay.
So he was not happy. And then he said, I can't say anything bad about Mandy, makes sense because I would have to beat him up then.
Yeah.
But he did say, I deserve to be on that podcast before they do.
What?
That's mixed feelings about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Because he does listen more.
He does. He's a
Oh
more,
my goodness.
He's a more faithful
but like,
listener.
We love you more than Brayden does. And you know
Oh.
that's true.
Bray loves me a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
He
going
just
to be hard.
radiates love from me.
He loves
Really?
me too.
Yeah.
I don't. Mandy's like.
I'm actually like thinking through like all the stories of you guys in your childhood. It's just a little rough sometimes.
I mean, you are marrying Mandy.
Yeah.
You're not marrying Brayden.
Who's he lived with longer?
Yeah.
Like when they get married,
Okay, but that's unfair
like,
though.
Mandy,
like,
it's gonna take you like what, 20 years to even beat.
Okay, but he didn't like choose to live with Brayden
that's
per
a
se.
good point.
Well, he could have moved out.
I kind of moved out. Yeah.
What, at
Really?
the age of like 2?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right when Brayden was born. See ya.
He might not live
Pack
very
my
long,
bags.
but he could have done it.
Yeah. I could have done it, but I
Okay.
chose to live with Bray.
Brayden should be happy he's getting this much airtime.
That is true.
That's true.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
He has gotten a lot of airtime over the
did-
episodes
But does he deserve a lot of airtime?
Yes.
Absolutely.
because he emails us.
Yeah.
I will
does.
say like I'm surprised that he hasn't been on yet.
That is
to
true.
be
That is
honest.
on
We,
you
we
guys.
had
then.
Justin
Yep.
on a long
Yeah.
time
Yep.
ago.
Yeah.
That's on us.
So
Bray,
that's-
we
so really, yeah.
this is our formal apology. You will be on the podcast. Just have mercy with us sinners. We do make mistakes, believe it or not. If you've listened to the Mr. Schumann podcast we might have lied about how much we sin.
Yep.
Because I think we both said we don't, but we do.
He's
do.
a Bible
Yep.
teacher and a
Yeah.
pastor.
He was the one that made the joke first.
Oh.
No, was it Hornbeak?
Hornbeak made
it was
that joke.
Hornbeak that made the joke.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that was a fire podcast.
Yeah, you guys should listen to it.
Yeah,
Hey, it just came out, so we still have a little grace period.
that's true. That's true.
That's
what
true.
day is it? Tuesday?
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yeah. I got time.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I got time. Me when I've got time.
All right. Well, you guys still haven't talked about yourselves. So.
Yeah. Anyways,
Mandy
introduce
start.
yourself-
Whoa,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do I even like mention my age? No.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Okay. I am a 21-year-old
Wow.
female.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to
Yep.
know.
Hey,
Yep.
today's society. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh gosh. So I used to be an intern, but now I am here. It's operations. A new.
I'm not gonna cut out that pause.
Please don't.
I want the people to know how long she paused for.
It's like 5 words. I'm like, how is this so? And it's the same job. I'm like, why do you have a 5-word title? Okay, it's operations support new associate or something like that.
There you go.
We just got acquired by Accenture, so it's a really proper title. So
Okay.
it's really pretty interesting out there.
And what do you do in your OSNA job?
What?
It's the acronym. It's the acronym. I don't know. What do you do in your job?
Yeah.
So our business before it was acquired by Accenture, so it's still like kind of up in the air what we're actually doing there. It should just be the same. Is basically a brand comes to us and is like, hey, we need your help for X, Y, and Z, and we offer services. So what I personally do is I help on the target side of things. So a brand will come to us, like, for example, Function of Beauty. They'll be like, hey, we want to be in Target stores. So then we'll have a team come in and basically help them be the middleman between Target and Function of Beauty. So we deal with all the stuff that happens,
Yeah.
good and bad.
Stuff.
We deal with all the stuff that happens.
Yes.
That's her job title.
Joey would like to say, though, that like my business is a frat house basically because they
Okay.
are just crazy.
Yeah, I was told that you actually had to work to make money.
No,
I don't.
we do work.
I don't feel like there's a lot of work being done. It seems like people come in when they want to, right,
true.
Mandy? Yes. There's a lot of food.
There's a
food
lot of
that we
snacks.
get, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about that.
Yeah.
I've also seen some of the Slack channels and they are just hilarious. So I don't know. I just don't know when the work gets done. That's my question. And like, I'll call Mandy and it's like 12 and she's like, oh yeah, I'm done with work. It's like, since when? How are you done with work? Find more work to do.
I try.
Whatever.
Sometimes, like, you're just kind of stuck at the office. Like, I drive in with someone else, so we like carpool. So I have to be there from.
Notice how she says someone else when it's her
Okay,
sister.
I'm not trying to like advertise it. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm advertising it. Mandy got the job because her sisters
No,
work
no,
there.
no.
So
No.
are you like full time now, or what's the deal there?
Yeah, so,
are you
like-
not an intern anymore?
Well, right now I'm still an intern because at the point where I was going to be full time, they already gave me my offer letter for an intern,
okay.
and that was kind of like the passive giving me a new offer. So
Yeah.
hopefully soon it will be an official full time.
And you'll go to like salary and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, they changed it
Oh.
to. So in Accenture, I don't know if I'm supposed to say all this, but I think it's okay.
It's all right. No one listens to the pod.
Okay, good.
Oh.
It's just like they have management levels, and so I'm like a 13, which is like the lowest of the low.
Okay.
And it like goes up to all like to 1, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think 13 through like 10 is hourly paid.
Oh wow.
So
You got a ways to go.
Wow.
yeah, it's a ways to go. So I think a lot of actually from the sales team went to an hourly pay, but then you go into salary. But you still have to like, even if your salary, you have to report your hours and like who
Yeah.
you worked with because you work with multiple clients.
So obviously you don't work all day. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like there's downtime. Like I do emails and other things. So yes. Yeah.
all right. So we start off hourly. Joey,
Yep.
you get an internship this summer? What's the
It seems like I do. I was
Nice.
just emailing today. They were like, yeah, we'd love to have you? What are like when can you work and stuff like that? So nothing's set in stone yet, but it seems pretty likely that I will be at Eaglebrook Blaine for the summer.
Let's go.
Wow.
So that is super hype.
So now he can no longer make fun of me for wearing Carhartt hats because he will no longer be deserving of wearing a Carhartt hat.
No, I put my time in.
Yeah, I guess. So,
Once you've earned it for life. Mike, I hate to say it, you have not earned it yet.
Hey, I'll be working in a woodworking.
You will be filming them. There's a big difference.
Oh, speaking of work,
Yeah.
yesterday I put in my 2 weeks for Target.
Wow.
Oh.
So
Hey, can we get a golf clap?
Yes,
Do the girls know
please.
how to do? It's a quiet clap in front of the mic. Okay,
Yeah,
3,
in front of
2,
the mic.
1.
Is it like that?
yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
Golf clap for Mike
Yeah.
for
4 years almost at Target.
they're gonna be missing out, man.
Yeah, they said they were happy with the work I've been doing the last 4 years, but they're sad to see me go.
Yeah.
Not that I like been there a lot in the last year and a half, but I thought it was time to be done.
Did
So,
Yeah.
did Mr. Target call you up?
he did. Yeah.
okay.
He begged me to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Mr. Target.
Okay.
He's still alive.
Wow. That's so amazing.
But anyways, anything else about your life, Mandy, that you want to say? There's nothing really big happened this year. It's kind of a
Well,
down
I'm
year.
getting
It's kind of a
married.
down year for you.
Oh,
Oh,
what? You
wait,
getting
what?
Married, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congrats.
That's so cool.
You know, it's just like,
Poor guy.
yeah. You know, sometimes. But yeah, no, getting married to Joey. So
Wow.
that's super fun.
I didn't even
Trying to
know
plan
that.
that.
That's so sick.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
show up at
I'll be
4
there.
p.m. Yeah, Michael will be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
It's
And
gonna be
Kylie, okay,
squad.
everyone will be there besides Joey, it seems like.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
June 15, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll be there. June
Yeah.
15.
I
I'll
think
be
that's
there.
the wrong month. Joey.
August
Yep.
15th.
Oh, is it? August
Yes.
15, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that's exciting. Thanks for letting me know. Kylie, tell us about yourself. Who are you? Where are you at in your life?
Okay. I am Kylie Schumacher. I am 17 years old and
Female?
I am a female.
Yep.
Good.
I would hope.
It's a close one.
Yep. Dodge a bullet there.
Let me see. I'm a senior in high school at Avail Academy High School, Christian education on purpose.
I've been there.
You have been there.
Yep.
You and
All of
Joey
us
both.
went there. / go
Oh
there.
yeah, and Mandy.
Yeah, I was about to
oh
say.
my gosh, yeah. I don't know. My life's pretty boring, other than the fact, like, okay, I'm in a lot of things. I'm in theater. I do things. I have a dog.
Pretty cool dog.
I do things that I have a dog.
Yep,
I love it.
Sounds
I
like
ha-
Mandy's work.
Yeah, let's go. No, I have a golden doodle named Gus. He is my pride and joy. And not Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know. I work at Letterman Sports sometimes.
Who owns
Rarely.
Letterman Sports?
My parents own Letterman Sports.
See, there's family relations everywhere.
They just walked into jobs.
Yeah.
Like, they
It's
did-
true.
That is amazing.
Okay, I did not walk.
Joey,
I
you
still
kind of walked into
interviewed.
your job too.
What do you mean?
Yes.
What do you mean?
The Barts
The Barts literally
I'm not
called you
related to
up.
them.
Yeah, but you like know them.
Yeah.
No.
and Josh.
Yes,
Josh,
you did.
Josh is the reason
And-
you have that job.
That is
that's
not
true,
even
too.
close to true.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Actually, that is kind of true.
Well,
Josh put in a recommendation for me
exactly.
when Austin was asking. That's how I got
I'm
that
the
job.
only one in this
Micah is
room
the
that
only
put in
one.
the
That's true.
cold, hard sweat and tears
To work at Target?
and blood to get
Dude,
into the job.
anyone
at Target.
can work at Target.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey, it's a tough job.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
To be fair, my mom doesn't let me work anywhere else because I'm just so good at what I do.
She just needs
See,
people.
yeah, exactly.
Right. My mom's just like, you have to work at Letterman.
Plus, it's flexible too,
It is.
because with your busy extracurricular activities,
Yeah.
with
Theater.
school,
It's
yeah.
so flexible that you'd bring in your friends from school like every once in a while last year
Okay.
to work.
That was for Go Projects, and we actually ended up going to Caribou every week.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you just said that.
So
Mrs.
funny.
K listens to this
I-
podcast.
Yeah.
It's true.
Mrs. Birdziak does actually.
That's so
Does she
hard.
really?
confirmed. Yeah,
That's
she,
pretty
she
cool. No.
emailed and said that she listens to it.
You might have to edit that out, but at the same time,
No.
it was
No.
like the best part of my week, and the Caribou people love us. So
you were their revenue.
Why did they love you?
because we are just a party.
No, that
Yeah.
can't be it. What's the real reason?
That's why.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sales.
That's true.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But it was a time.
Well,
don't know.
glad to hear that that's the most important parts of your life.
Okay. Oh, yes. I am also dating Micah.
Oh,
He
nice.
sounds really attractive.
He's so
he
hot.
is so attractive.
Just by the sound of his name. You
Yeah.
should introduce me to him sometime.
He's a face for radio. I've heard,
Yes.
or so I'm told.
Yeah. No, I am dating Micah, and he is wonderful.
Well,
Nice.
congratulations on landing such a gem.
Yep, and he'll be
Yeah.
here this fall at Northwestern.
Really?
Micah will be?
No, you.
Oh.
Micah will be.
I was like,
Yeah.
you should
I'm not
be.
saying you will be.
I will be at Northwestern this fall.
Yep. What are you studying? What do you?
I am going to study marketing and theater.
Nice.
Interesting
One of those
combo.
majors is useful.
That is fair.
Yep.
And
which is why you're
will-
doing it.
This is, yeah, because I love theater, but it is not a feasible career.
Yep. Full-time job?
Yes.
Some people need to hear that.
It's,
That's fair.
Even Hornbeak admitted.
Yeah, that,
yeah.
that was hilarious.
He was like, some majors are better than others.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's fair.
He knows what's up.
It's more because I love theater,
Yeah.
but I will use marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're rooming with Lily.
I am rooming with Lily Anderson. And
Have you found a third yet?
No. We we messaged this one girl and she hasn't responded. So
Ooh.
Does she have
That was like
to?
yesterday.
Could
Oh,
could
yeah,
she
that was-
maybe like just be two?
No, you have
it
to
has
do
to be
three.
three,
Yeah.
which
So.
is kind of a bummer. But we'll see.
Yeah. You'll figure it out. You still
We'll-
have time.
Yeah, we still have time.
Housing stuff opens in a few weeks here, so you still got time.
Yeah.
And for freshmen, it'll be later. And it doesn't really matter. Like, you're going to be in the stud no matter what.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
I'm
not
just
like you're.
glad I'm with
yeah.
Lily.
Yeah, that'll be
because
nice.
That
You at least know
relieves
someone.
some stress.
Also, speaking of like being a senior at Vail,
Oh.
you guys got to hear something that I just found out a couple days ago.
Oh no.
So, you know how we had to write a 40-page autobiography?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know how we did that,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, wait, okay. Did you guys do 40 or 50?
We did 40.
Okay, I did 50.
Well, I ended up writing 50, but our minimum was 40.
Okay, our minimum was 50.
I just want you guys to hear what they have to do now.
Oh no.
Kylie?
So as a senior, you have to do your senior project and you have to write an autobiography, but now you only have to write 8 500-word memoirs.
Oh my word.
What?
So
That is
So is that supposed to be an autobiography or is just
so it's like it is ish. It's like
That's 8
That is
stories
eight
though. That's
pa-
it's
nothing.
8 stories.
That is 8 pages.
then-
That's like my
And then
last
you-
week.
And
Yeah.
then you have to figure out how to like tie a theme through it. But I like wrote 2 of them already, and they're over 1,000 words.
Oh
Eight.
my.
Each of them.
8 pages. That's all it is. We'd
Yeah.
write
Basically.
frickin' 40.
Yeah.
We
were just built different. They
I
had to
mean-
lower the expectations for
Yep.
the seniors are just
Okay.
not it.
They're
They're not
sensitive.
Okay.
us. They're
really,
not
Joey?
us. They're
Did you
not
graduate
us.
with a 4.0?
No, you know why? You know why I did
Oh,
it?
boy,
'Cause
you've
it is
really
a complete waste
No,
of
it's
effort.
not. No, it's not.
It is 110% a waste of effort
also
trying
you
to
just
get a
did bad in
4.0.
Spanish too?
The
That-
graph.
we don't talk about that. We don't talk
graph.
about.
See, I got an A in Spanish, Joey. So
Oh, have you used it? Yeah,
we
that's
just
what I
talked.
thought.
I literally
in the
yeah.
parking lot.
Hola,
Spanish.
¿Cómo estás?
Oh wow.
Wow.
Man, move to Mexico. You'll get along just fine. Oh wait,
Wow.
you won't.
Hey, you don't know that. Maybe her ambitions are to go to Mexico
Yeah.
or Spain.
True.
Whatever.
Yeah. That.
Well,
wow.
I'm sorry you're so salty about it.
I
I'm
am
not.
salty.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because people who get 4.0s aren't smart.
I mean,
Wow.
It
I
did-
would beg
That's
to differ.
brutal.
No, because if you're 900 IQ, you put in about half the effort to get a 4.0 and you get like a 3.7 with half the effort.
Okay.
I will say, Joey, she did get the next level up in scholarship than we did because of her 4.0. So
Yeah.
I would rather.
I think it's saving him like $10,000 by
no,
her having
it's
a 4.0.
not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
it's
is.
not that much.
Yes.
Mike, don't be
Because
pulling my
it's-
leg like
it's-
that.
It's gone up now.
No,
but
it hasn't.
when we were
Yes, it
freshmen, the top one was 13,500.
Okay.
And the next one down was 11,000, which is what we got.
Yeah.
But
It
the
is
next
not
one up is
10,000.
10,000 for all 4 years.
No, it's not.
Yes, because it's $2,500 extra per year, which is $10,000.
Oh, you're talking over 4
Over
years.
4 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what-
no.
I was going to
That's
say
what
the
I
initial
did,
amount
yeah.
is only like 5,000 more.
Yeah, no, I'm saying between the second and third level, it's 10,000 for 4 years.
Yeah.
Mike,
So-
Mike, what was your GPA in high school?
3.8, and it's still 3.8.
Yeah, mine
So,
was like 3.77 or
Okay,
something.
well, Joey, you'd be glad to hear I've lost my college one because I got an A- in Western Civ.
there you go. Nice.
I just got a 87. I just got a B in a class for the second time here ever.
Really?
Yeah, project management. He's a harsh grader.
Really?
Yeah. And I just stopped caring about that class.
Yeah, exactly.
fair.
Well, the nice thing about it, college is like it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You just got to pass. C's get degrees, kids.
Facts.
But try your hardest also.
yeah.
Okay.
High school matters a lot more than college
Yeah.
GPA
Facts.
because it's actually about money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, okay. I have some questions that I wrote down while like we were just talking because me
Oh.
and Mike didn't come up with questions. But I think these are pretty
goodness.
fire questions.
Oh, good.
So yeah. First one, nice easy one. Low anxiety for you, Kylie.
Thank you.
What are your general thoughts about the podcast so far? About like, have you talked to people that have listened to it? Do you listen to it? What episodes have you listened to? Did you like them?
well, I
you
mean,
know.
the obvious fact, you guys are on it. So obviously we've talked to people who have listened to it.
Well, people that aren't us.
Yeah.
I have talked with Braden about it.
There you go.
There are people that listen to it at Avail that will
Yeah.
talk about it, usually in study hall, and I'll be like, "Oh
Yep.
yeah, I have to listen to it."
We had that A10 study hall that would always listen to us right when it came out.
Yeah, that was Braden.
Yeah.
And then Braden would
And
always
Justin.
like come down to chapel and be like, "Oh my gosh, Micah roasted you," or like
Sounds about right.
something about that. And then I was like, "Thank you, Braden." And now I have to go sing.
Wow.
Before you led worship,
Yeah, it was
team,
like
you would say
right
that?
before chapel.
Bray is a menace.
He is a menace.
I'm so proud of him.
It's okay. Braden makes fun of me like about once a day.
You have my
Yeah.
permission to beat him up.
You really think Kylie's going to be
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
110%.
Braden would win.
Yeah.
No. You got him, Kylie.
I just
You
don't
got him.
think
I don't know
Kylie's
about
that like, no offense or anything, but I don't think she's like ambitious to have like a fight with someone
I'm
else.
not. No.
Like I think she's more willing to be like peaceful about it. Where
Yeah.
like I think Braden can definitely get some like
Yeah.
ambition or
That is true.
This is true.
We're just giving Braden more airtime.
yeah. Oh my
this
goodness.
is true. No, that's funny you said that. Mrs. Birdziak, it was like food distribution, and me and Lily were in the elevator room, and she was like, "If anyone comes up, Lily, you gotta like take them out and stuff." And I was like, "I'm standing right here," and she was like, "Well, Kylie, you can like hug them to death, but like
Oh my goodness.
like Lily would be the one to like fight."
Yeah.
I
That
was
is
like,
true.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
She
That's
does play
fair.
basketball.
What?
So she's more like
Say it.
Whoa.
You literally started the word.
I meant to say competitive.
It's okay.
Oh,
and then athletic came out.
I will be the first one to admit I'm like the least athletic person ever.
I doubt that.
Maybe not ever, but like
I'm pretty.
out of the four of us,
Yeah,
probably.
I'm very unathletic. I can dance. That's about it.
I mean, that's athletic.
Yeah.
Just in a different
That's
way.
graceful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hug him to death.
I wouldn't say that us three are graceful in other aspects.
no.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? Have you seen me on the volleyball court?
Excuse me?
Like
I don't
a
think that's.
swan.
Is
I
that
see ball, I
racist?
hit ball. Well, what do you think about the podcast, Kylie? Do you like it?
I
What-
do
what-
like
what
the
you've heard?
podcast. There are some things that I hear that I'm like, I text Micah after and I'm like, what on earth? This happened? So I do get a lot of good laughs out of the
Yeah.
podcast.
That's good.
I enjoy listening to it when I do.
Great.
Yeah.
What about you, Mandy?
I think there was like a lot of hype in the beginning. So kind of going
That
back.
is so true.
Yeah. So okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
No, but like everyone talked about it
Yeah.
and now no one does really
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, I think because it's just so normalized. Because in
Yeah.
the beginning, everyone
Yes.
was like, "Oh, Joey and Micah and Josh like got a podcast
They're so
out,"
popular.
and then you guys were also
Yeah.
talking about like high school. So I think that was like a lot of people were like, "Oh, I want to hear what their perspectives of
That's how we
like,
got
high
people to
school
co-
was."
That's how we got people to listen.
Exactly.
It
So
worked.
it was a good like marketing scheme,
Yeah.
if anything.
It was.
But yeah, I mean, it's the topics you guys have gone over have been pretty interesting. Some of them a little bit boring, but you know,
Like
that's okay.
what?
I mean, there's just sometimes like, okay, what was one that was,
I was just thinking that there was one that was like,
yeah,
was it the reality TV show one maybe?
Oh, that was so
Yeah.
fire.
That was a hilarious one.
Okay, but like there are some like that are really good. Like the Q&A one was hilarious.
yeah.
Okay. That Q&A one was pretty
Also,
good.
the other thing that I have it really tough with is that Joey shares the same Spotify account as me. So I'm like, oh, have I listened to this one or have I not? And he like sometimes listens to them. Like if he doesn't edit them, then he'll listen to them.
Right.
So like about half of them I'll like kind of listen to, and then he'll just like listen over it. I'm like, well, I don't even know where I was, so I'm not going to start over kind of thing.
You need to get this man his own dang Spotify account.
I know.
That's
I said,
ridiculous.
can we
First-
get like two
First thing on the
different-
checklist when you're married.
Yes. Or at least make him pay, because he doesn't even pay right now. I'm
Yeah.
paying the full
Wow,
bill.
Joey.
Spotify Premium.
You just got to get a family plan.
Thanks for being
or
a great fiance.
2-person plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, glad to hear it, even though, this is why we have 4.9 stars. We like to hear the feedback,
Yep.
Glad to hear it.
Overall, it's great.
Do you like the episode with your dad? Yeah.
Okay, I do like that episode.
Throwback. We had her dad on the podcast before her.
Yeah,
That's brutal.
it is. But
Yeah.
it's fair because my dad is a total movie buff,
Yeah.
and
The topic was.
the topic, I can talk about movies, but not like he can.
Yeah. Aren't you inviting Tobey Maguire to your grad party?
Yeah, except I looked up his address and like 5 different ones came up.
Well,
so
send to all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy
That's
That's a
solution.
good point.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna like write on there and be like, yes, I am Amy and Eric Schumacher's daughter, the ones from LA.
Yes.
Oh,
Best friends.
best friends. Yeah, they really weren't, but yes,
Yeah.
they did know each other.
Yes. Any other questions, Joey?
Oh, yeah. But I do have questions.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is a great question.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
Before do you guys, so this is individual questions that you'll both have to ask.
I
Before
think I know what you're about to say.
before we started dating, what were your thoughts on each of us?
Oh,
So like Mandy. Oh, I guess yes. I guess you could both talk about you guys could both talk about Mike, but this is like
Okay.
Not,
more.
So, like-
we'll see.
Yeah. We'll just see what happens for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like,
you
but-
guys have
okay.
the open mics. Let's see what happens.
do you want to talk about Joey first, or I talk about Micah?
Let's talk with Micah first.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, Micah was my. Okay. Micah kissed my older sister in a show.
Let's just get that out on the floor.
Let's just get
That's how it started.
Just gotta say it.
So like
That's the first
I
thing.
knew of Micah, and
We were in our
because of
town
that,
before
we
that.
were in our town. We were siblings in
So
our
was
town.
Joey. Joey was our dad.
Joey was my
got that
Joey
right.
was my father.
He was my daddy.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
He was.
so like I knew Micah as like Jalen's friend.
Yeah.
That she kissed.
Which that's fair.
She kissed. My mom did make us play beanbags at Sophie Marcus's grad party before I
yeah.
came. So that was like my
Yeah.
first like interaction with just
Yeah.
us.
Yes.
And then I remember we had like I don't know why I remember this, but I do. We had orientation as like freshmen, and
I remember that week, so don't you worry.
Okay, no, but like you came in to talk to us about theater, and I was like, dang, this man is just so cute.
When was that?
I don't know. It was with it was with Mr. Clemens. He like set up our RunWeb accounts, and you came in to talk about theater.
Oh, in the teen advisory.
Yes.
I remember that.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
I do know.
And I was like, he's very cute, and he knows.
I can second that
Yeah.
opinion.
And then
Thanks,
I
Joey.
remember I was put in a study hall with you two.
Yeah, I mean, remember that
And,
study hall,
like-
Joey?
Oh, who was in that one?
No.
It was like
Well, it was a bunch of people.
it was a bunch of
across all
people,
the
but like it
grades.
was like me, Lily, I think Isaac and Ben and Emma were in it, like the freshmen. And then
Sam was in it, I think, Joey. We sat in the corner in the circular table in 301.
yeah,
301.
It was
This is really
right. It was the
jogging his
last
memory.
block of the day.
I remember this because I would always look at Micah. So
Oh my goodness. So what year? That would have been our
that was
junior
my
year?
freshman year.
It was our junior year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That's too far back.
But like you guys were in our study hall,
And we were cool.
we
You
were
were
so
cool. No, you were. That's why I was like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, like we're
Yeah,
in like
yeah, we kind of like that.
and then like
point.
study hall with like Micah and Joey, and I was like, this is so cool. And then we did the play, and that's when I was like,
You spent
okay.
a lot of time.
I did spend a lot of time with Micah.
Yeah.
And I was like, this man is just
Different.
All 4 of us were in that play.
we
Yeah.
all were in that play.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is wild.
the
That was
only
one of
one.
the times
Only
Joey was
one. All
there.
4 of us were in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember like I was like, you're never gonna like me because I'm just Jalen's little sister. And then I like talked to Jalen about this, and she was like, I don't know, Micah said you were cute the other day. And I was like,
What?
Ooh.
what?
I did.
Yeah.
But
No.
I didn't really
He did.
mean it like that.
But
like
he
what you're
did.
thinking.
Like
Oh.
he's adorable.
It was because when she found out the part she got in Charlie's Aunt, like she wasn't expecting to get a good part. I mean, it wasn't like a great part.
It was, but I was the only
it was like
freshman that got
Adele's-
in.
it was
Remember?
like-
True, yeah.
Because like I was either going to be in or out.
It was the
and I was in
understudies.
the main cast, which is what I wanted.
She was like Adele's little like granddaughter
Niece,
or something,
yeah.
or niece or something.
Niece, yep.
And you like we was right after choir when we got the cast list.
Yeah.
And it was me and a couple others, and you like saw the cast list and started like jumping up and down.
Aw.
And
then
he texted.
later I was talking to Jalen about it, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, Kylie found out her part. She was so cute. She was like just jumping up and down or something."
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But
See, yeah.
he really thought I was cute.
Yeah, yeah.
They thought what you
Hey,
doing
hey,
was
hey, hey.
Whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa.
no, no, no.
cute.
Whoa.
Okay. No.
No.
That's what he thought.
No.
Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind. Of course.
Yeah. So I don't know. My initial thoughts were just like, he's cool. He's older than me,
Yeah.
and he's hot, and I
Nice.
liked him. So I had a big crush on him.
And then I slyly got your number.
You did. You
How did you do that?
I had a picture of him because you took my phone, Mandy, backstage, or you or Annika did, and you were taking pictures.
Oh, yep.
And there was a picture of Micah, and I was like, "Oh my gosh! Like, look at this picture of you." And he was like,
Haha, you should send that to me.
and I didn't have his number.
No, you did it.
I did not
You
need that
dirty
picture.
dog.
I did not
You
need or want that
dirty
picture.
That is like,
dog.
and that is like my favorite picture of him to this day. It's
Wow.
just very attractive.
I have some more attractive.
My
photos.
jawline is chiseled in that picture.
Yeah.
Just kidding. There's a filter on
But
it.
it's he like slyly put it in and like then sent it to himself. I think you took my phone and like
I
did it.
did. Put my number in your phone.
Oh my
Yeah.
word.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yep.
Micah was pretty cool. And then he would like text
Yeah.
me and be like about the cast party and stuff, but like
Oh.
We were,
Wait,
we were
'cause was
playing the
that at
cast
your
party.
house?
it was at my house.
Yeah.
And Micah like planned it. And then we sat together at Jalen's play and you like went
whole
to a
thing.
concert after, but then texted me after and was like, "Oh man, you should have been there." And I was like, "What?"
Because we went to see
King Country.
for King Country, me, Josh,
Oh,
Adele,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yep.
And he like texted me, "I should have come." And I was like, "That's an odd statement."
Yeah.
And
I
then-
mean, I'm
That's
all for the
sus.
statement, but
And then it was
Yeah.
that day that started our texting streak or whatever.
yeah, we have a
That
That
you
we
continuously-
have not missed. We've not missed a day of texting each other since that day.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys have.
Not even
but-
close.
I don't even know if
No,
like
we don't even have close, Mandy.
what do you mean?
Well, like we spent like weekends together. Do we text each other like? There's no way we have a
Yeah,
streak.
I guess
There's
that's
no
fair.
way.
Well, that's happened, but for some reason
We always like
still-
send a text or like I remember and then we like send a text back and forth just
yeah.
to like keep it.
I don't think we've ever done it. Oh, maybe we've done it because of that.
How do you
but
keep track of that? Or you're just like you just know?
We just know we've texted every
Okay.
day.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, we could have lost it,
No,
but like
I'm pretty certain. But
Pretty certain.
yeah.
it's not like something we're trying to keep. It's just
Yeah.
It's just kind of
Just
happened.
happened.
Oh, it
Yeah.
just happened.
Yes.
We just have to talk every day, you know.
Yeah.
yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Sometimes I even forget to text Joey. I'm like,
I
oh
forget
yeah.
to text Mandy all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes like I think of texting Micah, but then I'm like, let's see if he texts me.
That's fair.
Oh my word.
Because I'm like, what if he just forgets about me?
yeah, that'll happen.
See,
Well,
I know
definitely.
Joey
Yeah.
will forget about me sometimes, so that's where I'm like, I just need to text him.
Set the bar low, boys.
See,
That's my relationship advice. Lower their
So when you, do
expectations.
something, when you do something really nice, you're like, wow,
Yeah.
that was so
Wow.
romantic and like,
That's
nice.
You know,
That's
that's
true.
actually fair. That does happen.
Well, Mandy, what are your initial thoughts of Joey?
Yeah. So
They weren't like that.
nope.
Oh,
Nuh-uh. Well, okay. So here's the thing. So kind of knew of Joey like since 6th grade.
okay.
I was in 6th grade. He was in 5th grade. So fun fact, I'm older than Joey. So yeah, kind of knew him 6th through 8th grade. But the first time that I can like vividly remember thinking of like Joey and like, okay, not in that way, is okay. Let me just finish the story. Was okay. We were in math class together because he was like 2 levels above and I was 1 level above or something
Oh.
like that. And
Shoot,
So
was this
smart.
in middle school?
yeah, this was in middle school. So
What class was it?
math, I just said.
Well, which one? There's like 8 different math classes.
It was like when I was in 8th grade and you were in like 7th.
It's probably like
oh, so it was
or something.
algebra.
Yeah. So
Shoot.
Smarty pants.
Yeah.
Yep. So he like went to go fishing in Canada and he left early with Aaron Tahar and
Shout out.
Jace Shields.
Oh,
And
my
I
boys.
was just like, why would Joey go fishing with like Jason and Aaron? Because I didn't think those people were like buddy. And I was like, why would you also leave early from school? And it was like a weird weekend. Like it was in the middle of October. I think it was near like MEA weekend in their defense. But yeah, so that's like the first like time that I remember specifically like of thinking like of Joey of like, oh, that was like really dumb. Because for a while I was like, he's just really annoying, honestly. So
It was middle school, for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
I mean,
wasn't?
boys are annoying
Yeah.
in middle school. Boys
Exactly.
suck.
Facts.
like in any
Wow.
grade below yourself too, you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
eh.
Yeah, we're going
So-
through
Wait a minute. I'm one grade below you.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways,
We're going through a difficult time in middle school, you know? Body's changing, you know.
Whoa.
You don't know what to do with your feelings.
Joey just doesn't talk about them most of the time.
That's gonna happen.
Oh,
Except for
Okay,
the guy in Outer
that is
Banks.
so- no.
I cried.
I feel like all the Ritzmas just bottle up their emotions.
No,
No, there's a
we
couple
no,
that
we
don't.
just don't have that many emotions.
Okay.
We're just very rational. That's what
Okay,
happens when you
that's-
grow up with three brothers.
That's fair.
We don't bottle them up. There's
Yeah.
a big difference between bottling up and just not having a ton of emotions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah. So so I'm in 10th grade and then he's in 9th grade. And again, still super annoying freshman. Also, Micah was still annoying. Like
Yeah.
I just was like, okay, I'm in 10th grade now. Like,
I'm cool.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm not a 9th grader anymore.
Right.
Like I'm not like those people. So
Whatever.
I did think the same thing when I went to
yeah,
sophomore year.
exactly. Literally, Joey was making fun of freshmen like the
Okay,
second day of sophomore
that was
year.
different.
So.
They were. Never mind.
We're not going to talk about
Yeah,
the freshmen
okay,
in our
okay.
advisory.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, so they were just kind of annoying for the rest of the year.
Wow.
It's
Wait,
true.
Oh, this is when they're freshmen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Micah and Joey were both in my advisory. So I got the experience of like those two
And
becoming-
Hans.
And
Oh,
Hans and
geez.
Jaden. That
Oh, yeah,
year,
that's
too.
a lot of.
What an elite table we
Yeah,
had.
that was so elite.
That's when
Yeah.
it was like the year of like the boys table.
Yep.
Yep.
Because I will. So the next year, so when I was in 11th grade and he was in 10th grade, and this was the year that we started dating, I like overtook the table because I was like, this is really dumb. I want a different spot. I really just want to be at this table. And then Joey and the guys got really angry because they're like, this is our table. Like, you
Oh.
can't take our table. So we kind of fought over for like basically 2 weeks or something. And then it kind of split of like Micah, Joey, and Hans stayed. And then Rachel and I stayed. And then I think there's one other person that like joined later on as well. So yeah, so kind of talked to Joey more because he was just obviously there. And then Micah too, because he was also at the table as well. And yeah, and then we started talking. I didn't really think really that much other than like, okay, he's kind of funny.
Oh my word. That
Kind
was
of.
hilarious.
Kind of.
Okay, it was like it was coming from the point of like annoyance to funny. So it was just like in that middle stage in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But okay, I will say I'm gonna throw most of the girls in my class under the bus here.
Let's go.
So at where did we go for the retreat? Like at the beginning. here?
Stonewood.
Yeah,
Sconewood.
so Sconewood. So at Sconewood, the girls and I were at the top of the hill, and people were swimming. And so I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see. So all of a sudden, the girls were like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "What's happening?" And they're like, "Joey has an 8-pack, and it's really hot."
Pack.
Yeah,
That is exaggeration.
yeah. So like they were just like
only 6.
fangirling over him.
Over Joey?
Yeah, over
The
Joey.
girls in your class?
Kylie,
Yeah.
don't act so surprised. Please just don't. This is what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were just like fangirling over him. Like they were like, he has an 8-pack. Like that's so sick because no one else really had like a defined 8-pack. Or at least I was so told because again, I swear I could not see. All I could see was like the floating thing. And I was like, I can't even tell who he is in this like pool of people.
Okay.
Got it.
So, yeah. So, yeah. And then Joey and I, yeah, we kind of got to know each other that year. Joey was not smooth at getting my phone number at all.
How did that happen?
I don't even know how it happened.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think it
It
was.
might have been from like concessions or something.
No,
like
no, no,
something
no.
really lame.
Okay, I think it actually might have been from that volunteering event
Oh yeah,
that you so hated.
I hated that thing.
Yeah. So
Oh, the one with you and Hans.
Yeah, I
dressed
should have
up?
never done. That was the stupidest thing.
Yeah, but hey, that actually probably got you my phone number because I think I needed it for
I would have got
like
it anyways.
sure. So then we started talking and then started dating that March.
Wow.
Wow. And you guys just hit 4 years
Whoop whoop.
Yep.
Yeah,
A
a
actually.
few days ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
Exciting.
March 1.
Oh, he remembered.
Yep.
That's the whole reason we started dating on March 1.
Yep.
So he could remember.
And I still get confused with May 1. So
I have reminded him a couple times, I will say.
I definitely have it in my calendar though.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
The amount of times that Joey's been like, people have asked like, oh, when did you guys start dating? He's like, March. I'm like, 1.
Yeah.
Micah finished his sentence.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're just like that.
We
Yep.
are like that. We finish each other's sandwiches.
Yep. What other questions you have, Joey?
I have one more question. And this is kind of serious, kind of joking, so we'll see. But we do have some high school boys that are listening to the podcast, I'm sure.
Like
Not all-
Brayden?
Yeah, Brayden.
Yeah.
Brayden.
Yeah.
Justin.
Justin.
Example.
Justin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are females that we trust. So that's why I'm asking you guys this question. Just it's like a public service question for a bunch of people I think it'll help a lot of people out. How can guys pick up girls?
That's a tough question.
That
Okay.
I gotta say.
okay.
I think this is a good question though for them.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's-
Let's start with things that don't work. What should they definitely not do?
don't be gross.
Yeah. Don't be gross
Like-
or creepy. Like
Yeah, like
Okay.
I would
girl.
say
avoid negative feelings, honestly.
yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
would-
Avoid negative.
that mean?
What
so
does that
like
mean?
things like you're like, ew, that's kind of gross, or that makes me sad. Like you don't want to be like or when you think of that person, you don't want to think of like sad feelings or negative feelings. You want to think of like
Yeah.
positive feelings. You
Like-
want to be like happy or they make you laugh or something
yes.
like that.
I would say, especially for the boys at our school, a lot of them are very crude.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
interesting.
See,
That's
a good.
disgusting. As
Okay.
a female, you're like, if you're gonna make gross jokes, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Because it like to me, when a guy makes a gross joke, I'm like, it seems like you don't have good like boundaries. Like I wouldn't want to be with you. You
Good
know,
boundaries.
so that's like a thing. Like I'm like, you have to be like show somewhat of maturity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you're just an absolute like, I don't know, idiot,
Immature, yeah.
it's just not attractive. Like being smart is actually very attractive.
Yeah.
Like to me at least.
Yeah.
I'm sure
and
you
that's
saw-
the thing. Like it's our opinion. So
Yes,
like
this is it's
it
very
depends
subjective.
on
Some girls, like that,
Yeah.
I guess.
yeah.
I'm sure you saw a lot of maturity this past week when you guys are going through your reproductive system
Yes.
diagrams in biology.
Oh.
Yep. We did do that. And your brother was giggling the whole time. And I was like, Bray, it's the male reproductive system. You shouldn't know.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay, I gotta say though, in their defense, there is something just weird just seeing it on a diagram. Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
hand it out to a whole classroom. Like, because you don't talk about it much.
No.
True.
Especially not in front of like a bunch of people and like
That's
your teacher
true.
and females. So when you just
Yeah.
first get that diagram just slid across the table to you, like Mr. V making eye contact with you, it's like I
Him
can't.
just saying it over and over again.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I remember Joey
Oh, I started
when
laughing.
he got that sheet put in front of him, just like doing his like laugh where you're like just doesn't
See,
make
but like
any
I
noise.
was
Yeah.
really uncomfortable when he handed us the female.
Good for you.
Like,
Yeah.
Good for you.
well, it was funny because I asked him a question. And I was like, you know how when? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, oh,
That's fair.
Right. But
You asked
like,
a
still
question
answer.
during that
Well,
unit. That's impressive.
okay. All the guys were asking lots of questions during
Really?
the female reproductive
Of
system.
course.
I mean, that's
Well, yeah, all of the girls had the
Gotta
same
know.
question, and I was the one brave enough to ask just
Okay.
Mr. V.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
He like came over to our table. It wasn't in front of the whole class,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
which was better because I wouldn't have passed it if it was
Yeah.
like everyone was listening.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. How did we get on this?
Talking about
Advice
Oh,
for
boys.
the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Advice for boys.
Yeah, like Mandy said, like if you're funny and like be
Yeah.
sweet,
Yep. Sweet.
be like I don't know.
Yeah.
Ways to kind of be creative. And
Yeah.
like, the way you
What are
like-
some things that guys could do to be sweet?
Yeah, like that's lame. The other boys make fun of me when I'm sweet. What do I do?
Oh,
Oh,
Just ignore those people.
just ignore them.
Honestly.
Because
Oh,
the
okay.
boys that make fun of you are the boys that I wouldn't want to date.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, that's
they're
deep.
immature.
that's
Also,
deep.
I think also being confident. Like there's some times where you want like
Yeah.
them to be confident.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's fine. Like if you have someone who's introverted, like that's fine. But be like confident in your answers or in your thoughts at least. Because if you're not confident, then it's just kind of like,
If you're brave enough to come up and talk to me or like ask for my number straight up,
Yeah.
like that's like to me that shows
unlike what Mike did.
okay, but like Micah was smooth and like I
but
was
that's also still being confident too.
yeah, it was still being confident. He took my phone and put his number in.
Yeah.
You know?
So high school boys, if you're listening, just find a female, take your phone, put your number in it.
No.
That's the advice.
See that could okay, that could be creepy.
Yep. That could
Oh,
be.
okay.
It has like Mike and me were talking a little bit before.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
the girl is showing interest, then maybe it's fine.
And also ask like other people if the girl is showing interest because
That's-
Yeah,
sometimes
sometimes
you
you're
could
just-
get mixed signals.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good advice for the boys. I have one final quick question.
Oh no.
Before we wrap up here.
Okay.
As we know, as the stats say, high school relationships don't usually last.
Oh.
So I'm curious what you guys think. You guys are. I mean, you're out of high school, Mandy, and Kylie, you're
Yep.
almost out of high school. Two successful relationships have made it out of high school.
Avail high school, too.
avail high school? Do you think we talked about this on the podcast before? Do you think people should date in high school? After your experience, do you think? I mean, obviously, it was valuable to you because you're with us. But
We're here.
Yes,
So
we are
valuable.
do you think it's valuable for other people to do, or do you think
100%.
after doing it, maybe
Really?
people should wait till college?
here. Okay, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think
I think if you're ready,
yeah, it really depends on the person.
yeah. Because I think there are some people who are like meant to date more times than like once.
Yeah.
Like I would say Kylie and Joey, because both of them only dated one time. Mm-hmm. Like they're a good example of like just being committed one time. Where like honestly, I will throw myself out there. If I started dating Joey when I started dating people, I don't think we probably would have made it because I just was like so immature
Right.
and just wasn't focused on the same things as him.
Yeah,
So like I grew a lot through my like past relationships
Right.
same.
to be where I could be to date Joey.
Yeah.
Learned what
And-
not to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really think it depends on the person because like a lot of people are just not ready. Like
Yeah.
and I think the hardest thing in high school is a lot of people don't really know who they are yet. Like-
Identity.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's really hard because like you can't date someone to find your identity and rely on them. You have
Yep.
to be secure in who you are to even have a chance.
Yeah.
And why'd you go and date someone your freshman year?
Okay, because like
Me, by the way.
it was you, and also my parents say if it was anyone else, I wouldn't let you have dated them
Yeah.
because they love you. So
Yes,
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm in with the parents.
I don't know.
You got a good relationship with him.
Okay,
Yeah.
but to go back
Kylie's
on Kylie's comment on like people being ready, I think also sometimes you need to date others to become ready and to like know your identity in yourself. So I think it's just like a trial and error kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like there's just not everyone's gonna get it 100%. Like there's some people who have high school relationships that dated multiple times before then.
Right.
So it's not like you're for sure going to get it on the first try and you're golden.
Right.
I think that's something that I needed to go through too, because literally like all of my relationships, I was like, this is it. And then broke up like a month later kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where like with Joey, I was like, okay, I'm not going to be that way because I did that with all my other relationships. And then here we are.
Right.
So
Joey and Kylie, do you guys ever think, what if I had dated other people before Micah and Mandy?
I would have broke up with them for sure. For sure. And it would have been better. I wish I would have. Because I feel like the first like 6 months of me and Mandy dating, I had no clue
Wait,
what I
you
was
wish
doing.
you would have dated other people?
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, he's mentioned it multiple times too.
Absolutely.
Okay, but the people I was even interested in are would not have worked out.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying too.
Yeah.
That's the point, because
Yeah.
you weren't supposed
But
to be
like,
with them.
I didn't ever feel like I like should have dated other people.
Oh, good for
like
you.
Well, that's good.
I dated
Yeah.
Micah and he was like, I don't know, Mike is like the most respectful guy ever. So he's,
Oh my goodness.
It's true. I was like-
what a cutie.
he was like always like, it was always me, what I was good with, what I wanted and stuff. Because I had never done it. Like I had never been in a relationship before.
Yeah.
So it was very new. But
Yeah.
he had dated other people, so that helped.
Yeah.
Okay, one other person. Let's not get
Okay,
ahead of ourselves here.
Okay, but you liked other people as
Okay,
well.
one extra. Okay, two people.
2 people and you went on a couple dates with
Okay.
Yeah,
both of it.
I guess that's
Three
better
people.
than my
Two
like
people.
quote unquote track record before then too. So
It's okay, Micah. You can admit it.
It's okay.
We
yeah.
all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows it was 2 people
Yeah.
Yeah.
for me.
Whatever.
yeah.
We'll let that go.
Wow.
I was gonna ask something else, but I forget.
Oh,
Joey, do you
Whatever.
have any last
You can
minute
cut this
questions?
part out.
No, it's 9. You got to get going.
Well, you don't have to push me out.
Oh, well,
Oh,
you said I have to
snap.
leave at 9.
Around 9.
Okay.
Andy's having too good of a time.
I am
It's actually really fun having you guys on.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, we
See?
should have done this earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
See how fun we are?
Yeah.
I
Well,
wonder.
that was never the issue.
Oh.
That was never the issue.
I mean, you
We're not-
must like us because you're dating us. So.
Yeah.
Exact. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, and engaged.
That would be
One.
true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remembered what my question was.
Okay, hit it, Mike.
I was gonna ask. Frick.
Really?
If me and Mike got in a fight, who would win?
I have no idea. I want to say Micah, but
Oh, I remember okay, I remember.
Okay.
I'm biased.
Do you guys think? Because me and Kylie have talked about this.
Oh no.
Do you guys think, or kind of believe that you are meant to be with one person?
Oh, okay.
Or are there
Your
multiple?
argument is so stupid.
Are there multiple people in the world
Okay.
you could be
Okay.
compatible with?
Okay,
No,
so you
like a
want hold on.
soulmate?
Okay, so you
Yes.
want us to
Yes.
hear our answers before you say what your
Yours?
answer?
Well, do you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go first. Is
Yeah.
that okay, Mandy?
Yeah.
I think absolutely not. You're not supposed to be with just like one person. I don't believe in like soulmates.
I agree.
I think that's dumb. Mike, you're on my boat.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think there are tons of people in the world
Kylie.
Your argument
Kylie, I have
that
a
you,
fact.
stupid, though.
that you could be
Kylie-
compatible with.
Kylie, I have a fact for you.
Okay.
And I'd like you to hear this fact. The divorce rate is higher in marriages where they choose their partner rather than arranged marriages.
Okay, what does this have
Wait,
to do with it?
no, that's
So that means when you don't even have a choice, when you're forced to make it work, you can make it work. So I believe that you could be married to
I
many,
see
many
what you-
different people
Oh, okay.
and make it work.
I'm-
There's not one perfect person out there.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay.
What I'm saying, this
Okay.
this is what I said. Don't you think God like has a person for you?
Oh, yes.
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 And I would say yes.
So that's what I said. I was like,
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like there's a person for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Like, and Micah was like, well, if I lived in Texas, I wouldn't be with you. And I was like, well, that's stupid because you don't live in Texas.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a what if.
I'm saying
Yeah.
there are many females in the U.S.
I know, but you could do
that
that.
I could be very happily married
Right.
to.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
you could do that
Yeah.
all day, but that's not your situation because you're with me.
Yeah, you guys are you're having two different debates.
Yeah,
And you're
that's
both
true.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I am right.
Mike
Because you
or Man-
both kind of agree.
Yeah, Mandy
we
was
both kind of agree, yeah.
Mandy, what's your opinion?
When I was younger, I think it was more of like, oh, I want there to be a soulmate because it would have been easier.
Yeah.
Because then you're just like, okay, I'm meant to be with this one person. Like, honestly, when I was younger, I was like, I don't know where I got this thought in my head, but I was like, whatever I was doing, my like future husband or soulmate was doing the exact same thing as me, kind of thing, or like a similar situation. Like,
Like a Disney
if I
movie.
was at,
That is like a Disney
yeah,
Hallmark.
exactly. Like I was a very much a Disney child. So it was
same.
like if I was at the lake, my significant other was at the lake, kind of thing.
Interesting.
So
I've never thought
growing up,
I never, yeah.
yeah, I mean that could have just been my
Yeah.
imagination at that time. But so growing up, definitely thought like there was a soulmate for like one person. That's who you're meant to be with. But then as I grew up and also just saw like others around me, I kind of figured out, yep, I can see that there could be multiple people, but I don't think it could be 100 people. Like I think it's like maybe 5 other people you could be really compatible with. to be able to make marriage work and life work together.
Right. It's an interesting concept.
Yep.
It is. It's really good. Well, anyways, I think we got to wrap this one up.
Like a hot tortilla.
Tortilla.
We had tacos for dinner.
Oh, nice.
Hot tortilla.
Wow.
It was good.
I had leftover pizza.
Nice.
I forgot to eat.
Ooh.
Yep.
It's okay. I barely ate all day.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thank you so much, Mandy and Kylie, for being willing to jump on the pod with us.
Thanks for asking us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yep.
You can come on again.
Yeah,
maybe.
you guys can
Really?
sure come on again.
Yes.
We can?
The official invite.
The official secondary invite. I think you and Mr.
Wow.
Teen are the only ones that have that official secondary
That
invite.
is.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we would have all our guests again for the record.
Yeah.
But you guys get a very personalized, specific, on the air invitation back.
Thank you.
Would you guys like to sign us off and then me and Michael do our little thing and we'll skedaddle out of here?
My stress level went up again.
Okay, then just
I'm almost like,
have Mandy do it.
wait,
Just-
what?
You just say thanks for listening to the 245 podcast.
Just say it at the same time. That's what we did before. We had two guests.
Yeah.
You guys both say at the same time.
So say thanks for listening to the 245 podcast. We'll see you again next week.
Just like that. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, what's the first
what's the
word?
word?
Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
Thanks for
Thanks.
listening. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thanks for
listening.
listening to
okay.
245.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for listening to the 245 podcast. See you again next week.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
Peace out, gangs.